Hey guys, Chris from Hockey Tutorial here. Today we're at Sapphire Ice and Leisure and we're going to be taking a look at the brand new CCM ASV Pro or the AS5 Pro from the Super Tacks range and VSing it against the previous generation, the AS4 Pro. Of course, what we're going to be doing is highlighting the differences between these two sticks in terms of on-ice performance. The techs and specs, if you really want to get into the mechanics of that, you can look at any website that sells these sticks and you can go through the features list and compare them for yourself. But what we're going to be focusing on is the real difference between these two sticks on the ice and which one you should be thinking about picking up if you're on the market or in the market for your new stick. Let's jump into it. Of course guys, before we jump into the video, make sure that you thumbs up and also subscribe, turn notifications on if you like these types of videos. A bunch of you that watch our videos aren't subscribed. You always come back to watch, but you're not subscribed. It really helps the channel out if you subscribe, so make sure you do so, and also thumbs up and comment down below and let us know what VS videos in terms of sticks or skates or any other thing that is in hockey in terms of products that you want us to feature on the channel next. Let's jump in. So Mr. Tommy, we're...
Mate, you can tell you haven't spent a lot of time with a hockey stick in your hand.
Alright, so Mr. Tommy, start us off. We've been taking a look at the previous generation AS4 Pro against the ASV or the AS5 Pro. What's your thoughts?
They are very nice. As always, I've been a big fan of the Tacks. I'm sure if you've watched videos for a couple of years, you know I've always liked the Tack range.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say is they are completely different sticks.
Yeah, I agree.
This one, I think it might be how it's shaped, or how it's shaped on the shaft.
Yeah.
Makes it feel completely different.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like shooting with both of them, I felt like, for me, I'm going to say off the bat, the AS4 Pro was the better stick for me. I could actually hit the net with it. It didn't feel as nice on slap shots as that one, but in terms of like not moving too much and ripping shots on net, this felt more comfortable for me and I could get more power out of the shot. What about yourself? And for reference, both P28, both 75 flex, before anyone jumps in the comments about that. But yeah, what were your thoughts on that?
I think this ASV Pro is definitely a stick that's like on the move.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can see it in the video. Standing still and ripping a shot is very hard with this stick. But if you're moving around and just trying to get that quick shot that's got that power behind it, yeah, I think this is great for that. I think maybe the shape of the stick, where we haven't had long with it, it's a bit weird, so it's hard to sort of...
Yeah, it's like, this is obviously like a much more traditional stick shaft, whereas that one over there, kind of as you get to the middle of the shaft, bulges out, almost balloons out at the sides.
It does sit in your hand very nice though, I will say that, and I do think it's going to be a lot easier to grip when your gloves get wet, because I will say the gloves I use in season with the Raiders get wet and get really slippery very quick. Yeah. So I do think this stick is going to help with that a lot, which is something to take in mind if you're thinking about a stick when your gloves get very wet, very quick.
And you spoke to the guys at CCM about the bulging of the Mr. CCM fanboy, #1 fan. What was their feedback about why they've done that to the shaft? What was that about?
So they told me that the reason that it bulges out at the top and not at the bottom is it's a bit like a V on the bottom of the shaft, is so that when it sits in your palm, it will sit in there nicely. Yeah. He also said it would be very good for like a centerman when taking a face off. It would be a lot better to grip.
Fair play.
And he did mention the fact that when your gloves get wet, it will be a lot easier to grip your stick.
I saw a comment someone threw in about you having like a, I can't say the word I want to use because it'll be not PG, but you loving grip sticks. Loads of pros use non-grip sticks. Like, I don't even know stores that that we've been to that sell non-grip sticks anymore.
Well then, bro, we've been and seen pro sticks. I've never seen a pro stick that don't have grip.
Neither have I. And at the end of the day, we don't make these videos for NHL players. We make them for people that play hockey recreationally and maybe...
In another life, I'll make the NHL.
Fair play. But anyways, before we digress, what else do you think about it in terms of like the feel for the puck? Is there a difference there? Because you said, I remember there was a previous Tacks stick we looked at where you said they felt like completely two different brands. When we were on the ice filming, you mentioned something about it film, like it's the difference between the Trigger 7 and, for example, the previous Tacks, which was the AS4
So
Pro.
I do think that the jump between the Trigger and the Tack and the jet speed is massive. I think the Trigger and the jet speed are quite similar. They're not that hard to chop and change between. Obviously, I've done it during season, so I know. But the Tack is just completely different to the both of them. And I think this feels completely different to that. It's almost like CCM have gone, brand new stick, there you go.
Fair.
Brand new make, brand new brand, there you go.
So if you've got this stick right now,
which one? This one.
The AS4 Pro. How do you feel like that transition's going to go? So where's your mind at now? Like let's go through the different shots. So feel for the puck. What was that like?
I felt like it was quite nice to stick handle with and control the puck.
Was there a difference? Do you think one excelled more than the other?
Personally, I like this one a bit better. I think that one's got a bit of like a, what do they call the grip on it? It's a certain grip. It's a different texture, do you know what I mean? You can sort of see it.
It kind of like bubbles up.
Yeah, whereas this is a bit like the Trigger 7. It's got that. So I do think this one is a bit nicer to sort of hold on to and grip and stick handle with the puck.
I want to use the word ribbed, but that could probably...
I said that, you know what I mean?
But yeah, so in terms of feel for the puck, you think that one felt better?
I did, yeah.
Okay, and what about accuracy? Of course, bearing in mind, guys, same stick profile, what was the accuracy like with each of them?
To be honest...
From filming, it looked like you were hitting the net better on slap shots with that than you were with this.
Definitely. I felt standing still, I was hitting the net way better with that. But when I was moving, I felt like they were the exact same.
Okay.
And what's going through my mind is how often are you standing still in a game?
It's true.
Do you know what I mean? How often do you get to stand still?
It depends on what level you play. I mean, I stand still.
I mean, I'd wish I stand still in games, but I don't.
Fair play.
You know, so for me, it's like, I'm going to give it a chance. It's a new stick, it's a new feel. I'm not going to mention the brand, but obviously there are brands that have done different shapes, different sides and whatnot. And I do think out of all the ones that I've used, this is the best one that's got a different shape in the shaft.
Okay, fair. So it's not like a crazy geometry, it's just...
No, I don't think CCM we've used brands that have gone too far and it's just not worked. I think this has worked pretty well.
Okay, fair. Fanboy. That's what it's going to come. I'm doing the comments for the people that are going to jump in there. I'm beating them to the punch. If we were looking at it, this is the ultimate question, like we always do in these videos. You're at a store, you can only buy one. Which one are you buying?
For me personally, I'd go this one. But
even though that one's going to be more expensive?
Yes, and here's why. Because at the level that I play at, and I don't stand still, so I don't need to worry about that. Was that a dig at me? No, that was in general. Like just checking. Like a little bit, but still. At my level, I don't get to stand still. We're always moving, you know. And even like every level, you've still got to move. You don't get to stand still, and if you do, you've got like 2 seconds before someone's on top of you. Fair. So I don't think you need to worry about standing still with a shot. And I do feel like this is just a lot of players sweat and their gloves get drenched. How many of them actually have a glove dryer? True. That's fair. That's a big game changer for me, because like I said, my gloves get really wet really quick. I was going to ask you where that stick ranks as the next question, but we're going to save that for a completely separate video. Overall, ASV Pro comes out on top. Fair play. There you have it, guys. ASV Pro. A big thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. If you want to pick up either of these two sticks, my favorite, which is the AS4 Pro, or Tommy's favorite, which is the ASV or the AS5 Pro, links will be down below in the video description for Europe, the UK, and also the rest of the world. Big thank you for watching, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.